Pamela is moving to New York, and her whole family went to the airport to see her off. To see someone off means to go to the point of departure to say goodbye to that person. Heather is excited to show Pamela around New York. To show someone around means to take the person to various places, giving them a little tour of the area. Heather says, "I'm taking the day off tomorrow." If you take time off, it means that you decide not to go to work during that period. You are using personal vacation time. Heather's taking a day off so that she and Pamela can hang out. The phrasal verb hang out means to spend time in a relaxed, informal way. You can have two or more people hanging out with each other, spending time together, or you can hang out alone, for example, in a cafe or at the library. Heather gives Pamela a map and tells her to stay away from the South Bronx because it's not a safe neighborhood. To stay away from something means to keep a large distance from that area or object. Pamela asks, "How can I get to Central Park?" The phrasal verb get to means arrive at. This phrase, "How can I get to?" is frequently used when asking for directions. Heather tells her to get on the 7 train, switch to the 1 train, and then get off at 59th Street. We use the phrasal verbs get on and get off to describe entering and leaving trains and buses. With cars and taxis, use get into and get out of instead. Pamela says she wants to check out Times Square. In this case, check out means to see or visit. So far in this course, you've learned 3 different meanings for check out: to leave a hotel, to finalize and pay for a purchase, and to see or visit. You'll know which one is the correct definition in a particular sentence from the context. Later that night, Heather gets home late because she was held up by a subway problem. To be or get held up means to be delayed by an external circumstance. In other words, it wasn't your fault. Pamela wandered around Central Park for a while. To wander around means to walk slowly around an area without a specific destination. She wanted to visit a museum, but it turned out to be closed, so she ended up going to Fifth Avenue. Both turn out and end up refer to the final result of plans or situations that changed and had a different result from what was expected. The difference is that end up is typically used when the subject is a person. For example, we had planned to stay for just a week, but we ended up staying for a month. Turn out is typically used when the subject is not a person. New York turned out to be too expensive for me to live there, so I moved to New Jersey. In the shops on Fifth Avenue, Pamela tried on expensive clothes, but didn't buy any. The phrasal verb try on means to put on clothing temporarily in a store to see if you like it and if it's the right size. The place in the store where you do this is called the try-on room. Heather and Pamela decide to go out for dinner at an upscale restaurant. Upscale means it's expensive or for rich people. Pamela asks if she needs to dress up. That means wear formal or fancy clothes, clothing that is nicer than what you normally wear in day-to-day life. But Heather tells her she looks just fine.